Hello everyone, and this is Zach here with another team for Series 7. I decided to forgo the hyper offense for now and try something a little different. So I feel like as the metagame settles, we're going to see a lot of hyper offense at first, but I wanted to look at a Trick Room team. So with this team, it's basically Trick Room with things like Tapu Lele to stop fake out on not on Dusclops, but stop fake out in general, and to also stop those prankster taunts that you might see from Whimsicott or Tornadus or Thunderous. And then Incineroar with fake out, parting shot, flare blades, burning jealousy, the Iapapa berry. This is more of a defensive variant, and actually I don't know if I want as much attack now. I kind of want more physical attack, but I'll tweak those EVs later. So Incineroar comes with Fake Out, Parting Shot, Flare Blitz, and Burning Jealousy. I might take out Burning Jealousy because it seems like I haven't been really getting a chance to use as much, but the option to get a burn on those physical mons is really hard to pass up right now. Stakataka has Rock Slide, high horsepower, body press, and iron head. And basically, as you can see, I've kind of set it up with assault vest, so it has almost a matching, actually it's even more special defense than physical defense, because a lot of people aren't going to try to hit it on the physical side because they know people are going to be trying to gear it towards more of hitting it on the special side. So I thought the assault vest would work really well. Max HP and 100 invested in attack. With things like the Beast Boost and using it as the Max Mon, if you can get it in Trick Room, will give it some good defenses. It's going to get a defense boost for every knockout, and then after Dynamax, you can just sit there and body press things. Tapu Lele is just the same Choice Scarf that I've been running before, but this time with Thunderbolt over Energy Ball, and that's because Finny is a problem for this team because I don't have a lot of water checks, so I decided to run Thunderbolt on Tapu Lele. Not to mention it can hit the flying types like Celesteela and Tornadus really well. I have Focus Sash Cortana with Protect, and I actually should be running Detect, but I don't think it matters right now. But Smart Strike, Leaf Blade, Air Slash, just to get those boosts if I have a chance to max it and get those defensive boosts on a team that doesn't have a lot of special attackers. This Cortana is going to be really good, but it's more of a cleanup in the back. And then if I don't want to run the Trick Room necessarily, I can run Tornadus with my own Tailwind, Taunt, Air Slash, and Dark Pulse. Let's run U-Turn. That way we can pivot Incineroar in. Incineroar's probably like usually an always bring on this team. So let's go jump into some battles and see how it goes. Okay. I like this because it mixes the old with the new. Let's lead Dusclops, Incineroar, Stakataka, and then we'll go Cart in the back. Let's see, we had Choice Scarf and Focus Sash. So I want to try Trick Room while I can, and I can't fake out either of these Mons. So I think a Parting Shot isn't too bad here. You actually go your own Incineroar. Do I get Trick Room up though? Oh, you Trick Room my Trick Room. Let's just Rock Slide, and we'll try to Trick Room again. Okay, so we are intimidated, but we do have the rock slide up. So what I want to do now is I want to Nightshade the Gengar, and let's max Knuckle into the Lapras. Yeah, because I figured that was going to happen. Oh, super effective in 14%. That took about 55%. Let's Max Quake again to get the special defense boost. See, this is Incineroar is played very differently now. It's definitely more of a pivot. I just want a Pain Split here. And let's Max Knuckle again. Incineroar's just coming back in. We're wasting their Veil, though. Let's just Nightshade, and we'll Rock Slide. We missed the Incineroar. Oh, down to 3. You can just get a double here, right? Just in case, let's try to Pain Split and Rock Slide again. Protect. Snarl for the double knockout. Okay. So here we bring in Kartana and Incineroar. So I want to fake out the Lapras. You still have your Lele in the back, right? Yeah, you still have your Lele in the back. Let's Burning Jealousy. And then we'll Air Slash the Incineroar. Because I want to say the Incineroar might pivot out. Good switch. Icy Wind. Okay, so we took out the Gengar. So actually, I want to Flare Blitz the Incineroar and just protect. There's our berry. Very nice. Oh, Expanding Force. Scarfed Expanding Force. Good game. Keeping that Lele in the back was critical for them. Let's jump into another one. I do really like the Trick Room team, though. Slowing things down is a lot different. So if I run Incineroar, let's run Incineroar Tornadus, and we'll do Lele and Kartana. We'll do our more physical, our more speed-oriented. So here I want to bring in Lele and go ahead and Tailwind. And U-turn's actually going to do a decent amount to Rillaboom. So here I can just Expanding Force. And I'm just going to U-turn on the Rillaboom. I want to say we see a knockout, but I bring in the Incineroar here. Snarl. Okay. That's something you usually don't see on Rillaboom. We'll Expanding Force. And then let's Burning Jealousy. I just want to Expanding Force again. And Parting Shot into the Salamence. You bring back in Rillaboom. Okay. And we'll bring in Tornadus again. I can Dynamax here and change the terrain. Let's just pivot in our Incineroar, and we'll Tailwind again. You get the slower switch. Let's just keep Parting Shot, and then we'll taunt the Clefairy. I think here we can bring in Kartana. Let's go ahead and try to max Overgrowth. And we'll... Yeah, let's Air Slash. So much Intimidate on this team. Still does a decent amount. They got the better Dynamax. Fire Fang. There's that Fire Tech. We'll bring in Lele. And I want a Thunderbolt into the Lapras, and then I will Parting Shot into the Salamence. Max Guard. Okay. So we'll bring in Incineroar. And we'll try to Tailwind. We might get faked out. An Ice move from Lapras is going to knock out Tornadus. Let's just Parting Shot again. And we'll U-turn into the Rillaboom. Let's taunt the Clefairy and Thunderbolt. I want to keep expanding force, but they're pivoting in very well. And we're both just playing super defensively. And this team, with the amount of like healing and recovery they have, it's just gross. So I just want to Air Slash, and I'll Thunderbolt the Clefairy. Because I want to say Clefairy could switch here. Okay, so you switch in the Salamence instead. We get a good switch in, though. So I just want to taunt. And then we'll keep Thunderbolting. Ice Beam, okay. So I lose the rest of my pivots, and I lose my ability to get terrain. Actually, I'm going to say you switch out Clefairy. Parasong. Oh, you mo. We'll probably see a double protect here. This is probably life due. You set up screens. Does Clefairy have protect though? Follow me, screens. I don't get the knockout here. Oh, 3%. GG, well played. I'm totally okay with losing that. That was a great match. I want to see what he says. Let's pick up another one. "18 turns. Any VGC match that goes on for more than like 10 turns is considered long. Okay. Who do I want in my back? I think Lele is fine in the back. Incineroar Dusclops, if you lead Salamence Metagross, we can probably get Trick Room up. And maybe get a Burning Jealousy. There we go. Come on. So I'm hoping for a Bulldoze Trick Room, not a Bulldoze Weakness Policy prop. Max Quake. Oh. We do get the Trick Room, though. Here I want to go into the Salamence and just try to burn the Metagross. I want to say here you probably switch an Incineroar. We do get the burn, so that's good. If we knock out the Salamence, we'll be plus... We'll be plus 2.5 in defense. I want to say now that you saw me max Steel Spike, you might want to switch into Incineroar. But you don't switch out. Okay. So maybe you didn't bring Incin. And is Salamence still alive? I want the beast boost, but I'd rather get the damage into the Metagross. Got Landorus. How much did Earthquake do? 13%. Landorus probably protects here. No protect. Fly. Okay. So here I just want a high horsepower and try to set Trick Room again. And here we can just body press. And I actually want to pain split my Stakataka. Why didn't you fake out? We're +3 in physical defense, so let's go ahead and we can Iron Head. And we will pain split the Landorus. And we get the flinch. We'll just Nightshade. GG. Well played. Okay. ×3 defense and 1.5 special defense. Like Stakataka, even when intimidated. We took 31% from a Landorus Earthquake. And we even had Lele in the back. Did they say anything? No. Okay. So let's go ahead and get one more in. And all ice team? How are you? I'm good. And yourself? We'll go Dusclops, Incin. Better now. That's nice to hear. Your team is pretty chill. Oh, frick Lando. It's an all-ice team for Landorus. But, So I just want a Trick Room and... Let's Flare Blitz into the Mamoswine. Knockoff? Ooh. I want to Pain Split the Lapras. And just Parting Shot. Oh, goodness. I want to say we activate Weakness Policy and we just lose here. No Weakness Policy, so there's that going for me. Let's Nightshade again and just Burning Jealousy. There's one more turn of Trick Room and there's one more turn of Veil. Okay, so Trick Room's over. We can bring in Cart. So I have no way to change the weather. Oh, we lose here. Good game. All right. You're ice cold. But I like your style. All hail you. I do really enjoy when you play against someone who actually converses well and has fun with it. That was a really fun team. I'm really glad that I got to show that one off. Especially like once I realized what the VGC name was. So this is the Trick Room team. I didn't get to show it off as well as I thought I would, but there is some things here that you can work on and that I can work on. I definitely want to add more special defense to the Incineroar and work on the speed mode. I don't know if Kartana is going to be the one, especially because this team kind of leaves like physical walls if you let them. And if you don't have Lele in the back, you're gonna struggle. So it's kind of weird. It was a really good team. I like it so far. It's something that I want to keep working on. But anyways, let me know in the comments below how you feel about it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.